Hello Nexus Raiders, this is Commander Chu, and in this video I'm going to tell you everything you need to know in order to participate in our Nexus Raider tournaments. So first of all, you need a team. Team is 5 people, including 1 team captain. You also have the option of having up to 2 substitutes registered on your team. So in order to qualify or even be able to play in our tournaments, you have to be able to play in ranked, so namely Hero League and Team League. And that is because we follow the Team League draft and ban system. So for example, if you can go to Hero League or if you can go to the ranked tab and hit ready, then you're pretty set to go as long as all of your team members can do that. Ignore my rank. My rank is terrible right now. But yeah, so in order to qualify for ranked, you need to have at least 14 heroes available that are over level 5. So like here you can see like I have plenty of heroes. But if you have any like newer members who might not have that many heroes, the free hero rotation does count towards your qualifications, but you can also purchase some other heroes. Like for example, Vala is like only 2k gold. I believe Murden and Malfurion are also 2k. So just make sure that everyone owns at least 14 heroes. That's usually just the safest way, and make sure they're all above level 5. So that's really the main thing that you need in order to qualify and participate in the tournaments. So once you have your team, you're gonna go to nexus-raiders.com, and this is our official website. So we might be redesigning this website. I mean, we probably will down the road, but regardless of the design, there will always be a tournament tab that's near the top. You're just gonna click to the tournament tab. This might be redesigned, but there will always be a team registration tab somewhere, or team registration button. You're gonna click through to that, and you'll see our registration form. So at the top, it'll say which tournament you're registering for, the application deadline, the match dates, and this is also contact. So I guess I'll just talk about this now. So each team is going to be required to have a team logo, and you're going to need to send that to me at commanderchu1681@gmail.com by the application deadline. So you can always send in your registration form first to lock in your slot in the tournament, and then send the team logo later, but it just has to be by the application deadline. So talking more about the logo, it has to be in PNG format, not JPEG. We want it in PNG. And it has to be pretty decently high resolution because we're going to start a Hall of Fame. So make sure it's a pretty nice quality logo, and you're just going to email that over. For the rest of the registration form, it's pretty straightforward. Anyone from the team can fill this out, but I recommend the team captain doing it because we're going to need their email address later. So you're going to have your team name, team captain, first name, last name, battle tag, and email address. Excuse me. And then you'll have the other 4 team members, so that'll be your total of 5, right? And then you have your substitutes. So I went over this a little bit earlier. You can have up to 2 registered substitutes for your team in order that can swap in a game. And the reason why that's important is because if you play a tournament game with someone who's not registered on your team will automatically lose ban privileges. So let's say, for example, if you only registered the 5 main members of your team and one of them had an accident or needed to go to the doctors or something happened that they cannot play, then you'll just be left with 4 people, and you're going to need to scramble for a 5th person who may or may not have practiced with you in the past. And that last person also cannot be registered in any other team. So your choices are very limited, and on top of that, you're not going to be able to ban in any of the games. So I definitely recommend having at least 1 team substitute, maybe having 2. I recommend having 2, but if you can't have 2, at least have 1. And in your team practices, just make sure you're practicing with everyone, with all 7. Obviously not all 7 can play in the same game on the same team, but you can, rotate around, make sure everyone is familiar with each other's play styles. Because that is very important. Also because maybe not everyone can make all of the match dates. Of course, no one team will be playing on all the match dates, obviously. But should something arise, you really need to have substitutes. So once you fill out this form, you're going to hit the submit button, and that's all you need to do in terms of registering your team. Aside from the team logo, just send that over to my email just at some point before the application deadline. So once you've done that, you want to check with all your team members to make sure that they are in our Facebook group. in our battle tags document and that they've liked the official Facebook page. So let's go there now. So to get to our Facebook group, what we want to do is go to facebook.com/groups, plural, /n.raiders. And that'll take you to our group page. If you haven't joined already, there'll be a request to join button here. Just have them request to join, and one of the admins will approve them into the group. Once they are in, go to the Files tab. You're going to go to the battle tags document that we have here, and make sure that their battle tag and their name are somewhere in this document. So for example, I should be right here, Commander Chu. All right. This is important because, I mean, usually it's just for team captains, but it's also for the tournament hosts, just so we can keep track of people. If someone's missing, we can try to contact them. If anyone in the team is not in this document, just type in your battle tag in the comments below, and one of the admins will add you. So for example, I would type Commander Chu number 1681, and then just hit enter. Yep, just make sure they do that. The last thing is to go to our Facebook page. Facebook.com/Nexus Raiders. All right, so the link is a lot easier for our official page. And the reason why you want to like this page and join the event once we create events for tournaments is just so you stay up to date with all the updates, any news, any details we missed. And we add on in there. We also will be posting the tournament brackets as well as updates on those brackets in the event page, or like just in this page in general. So it's important that everyone on your team likes it so they can see the notification. I'm the owner or admin of this page, so I don't think I can turn off notifications here. But it's important that if you are participating in this tournament that you don't have the notifications turned off, because those are pretty important, especially in tournament season. And of course, you can also just look at all the other stuff we have going on. We have contests going on all the time. So like, for example, right now we have this 1v1 contest happening. So make sure everyone in your team member has liked this page. Everyone is in the Facebook group. Everyone has their battle tags in that battle tag document that I showed earlier. And that's pretty much all you really need. I also recommend that everyone in a team like exchanges contact information. Phone numbers are great. I understand some people might want to keep their privacy and not show phone numbers, but we have had instances in previous tournaments where we were not able to get in contact with one or two members of a team. So I still think that's very important. If not, you can always create a Facebook group message. So for example, I have this one in our team league. This is my own team. You can just create a group. Create a new message, type in whatever people's names and whatnot, and add them to the group. And that's a really easy way to keep in touch with your team. I'm pretty sure that is everything I wanted to say. Oh, wait, nope. I remembered some stuff. Okay, so the format of the games, we are following the Team League Standard Draft and Mid-Ban. So each team will be banning out 2 heroes total. If you don't know how that works, you can always just go on YouTube or try Team League, for example, just to see what the format is. In terms of maps and who gets the first pick, first ban, one of the hosts will flip a coin, and one of the teams will just get to choose whether they want to pick the map or if they want to first pick, first ban. And then after that game, in the next game, it'll be a switched order. So let me explain that a little bit better. Okay, so let's say that we have Team A and Team B. So let's say that Team A chooses the map, right? Let's say they choose Infernal Shrines, for example. So since Team A picked the map, Team B will be able to first pick and first ban. So Team B will ban first, then Team A will ban, then Team B will pick their first hero, Team A will pick their second and third hero, and so on and so forth. After that first game, in the second game, the choices are switched. So Team B will pick the map, and Team A will get first pick, first ban. And then in the third game, it'll flop again, so Team A will pick the map. You should also make sure that everyone in your team is in the channel chat. So if you look here, you can see Nexus Raiders. I'm not in any other chats right now. But the way you can get to our channel chat is just by typing /join Nexus Raiders. And if you type that, hit enter, you'll be able to join our channel. I mean, I'm already in the channel, so I mean, it's not gonna let me join twice. But yeah, make sure that every member in your team is in the channel chat. And that is important because that's how we're gonna be sending out the lobby link for the tournament games, so that they can just click through into the tournament game. So yep, once again, just type join space Nexus space Raiders, hit enter, and you'll be good to go. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. If you have any other questions or concerns, feel free to email me at the email right here. This is basically my battle tag, commanderchew1681@gmail.com. You can also message me on Facebook. I believe I have a post pinned to the top in the group. Yep. So this is me. So you can message me or email me or some way, and I'll be happy to answer any questions you have, or give any advice you may need, and stuff like that. Yeah, that's about all. Good luck.